Hi everyone, let's go ahead and see how you can handle null values into a pandas data frame. Previously we had seen there were few null values into a few columns. Those we are gonna analyze once again. We had seen that by typing here nba.info. So in nba.info we got to know that there are the columns college and salary which have many null values, and other than that all of these have just a single null values. Just to get that information more accurately, you can write here nba dot is null, and then you need to write here sum. That means it is gonna give you exactly the number which is actually a null. Alright, since info is also being printed here, I'm just gonna comment that one so that you can know here. So now you know college have 85 rows as the null value and salary have 12 rows as the null values, and other than these two all other columns have a single rows as the null value. How many values are not null value? If you want to know that, you can simply do here nba dot not null or not na dot sum. So it's gonna say us that the non-null values are not null values. Ultimately what we had got with nba.info. Let's go ahead and fill all the null values with the 0 and then see what happens. So to fill all the null values with the 0, you can simply do like nba.fill na. In this you need to provide here a 0 and then you need to just run this. Alright, so nba.fill na is 0. Now all the null value just got filled with the 0. Since we have not passed any parameter in place is true, so this will not affect nba data frame at all. Only it will return a data frame. Just to verify that, you can simply check that here once again. Now if you check that, we are still having all the null values present into nba data frame. So to fix that, you need to provide here in place equal to true. If you do that, then you run this. Now you will not get any null values. All the data frame null value just got filled with the 0. Let's go ahead and see how you can again get the info. Alright, so nba.info. There I get the info once again. Now it says that there are total 458 entries and all of these single columns have 458 non-null column values there. And the data frame size is here 35 KB. Alright, let's go ahead and check how you can do single column filling. Alright, since we don't have any the column filling, so I'm just gonna read once again our data frame that I say here pd.read csv, and in this I have data /nba.csv. This is the original data frame. Now once again if you check here is null, you will be seeing here all the null values. Now this time what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how you can fill a single column null values. So the problem, what is the problem here? The problem is the last time we filled all null values with the 0, but that is not always the case where you can fill the null values with the 0. For example, this college, if college is a 0, that mean what? That means the college is something string that should not be 0. There should be some meaningful information. And the meaningful information which I'm going to put there, I'm going to put here nba.college. Then I say here fill na. In that I say here not a college. Alright. Or you can say that here it is unknown college. So with this now I fill all the, alright, I had written here 2 times. So fill na. it is saying that not a college and unknown. This is something a meaningful information, instead giving 0 there. So whenever you have multi data types in your data frame and you want to fill a meaningful information, you can fill those information column wise, like here I am doing. So there are two things. Either I can provide something like this, otherwise I can just place here in place equal to true. Alright, like I copy it from there, something like that. Either I can do this one, or I can simply do here in place equal to true. So the both will be correct here. Sorry, here I just forgot to put here in place. Alright, now you check here your NBA. You will be getting here the college, which are not a college, and unknown college. So everything just got filled with the given value. Now you see there other values are still none. The reason is here we read our data frame here, and thereafter we just filled here a college column. Earlier we filled every value with the 0, but thereafter again we read our data frame. That is why other values are still not filled there. All right, you can simply provide the the options to fill the values, for example like position, team, and for all of these. Otherwise you can just simply go ahead with by just filling with the 0, like fill any 0 and in place equal to true. So this time what happens, since we had already filled college, so the college will not get replaced with the 0, but other than the college, all the columns null values will get replaced with the 0. If those are object, then it will be given as here a 0, and if that value is integer, those will be exactly 0. Otherwise, if those are float, then it will be 0.0. Alright, this is all about in this lesson. I'll see you next one.